Hi guys, Sassard here. I almost died. Drowned, to be Pacific. Okay, so Steve and Mom were telling me to go down this orange slide because I was really scared. So I went down the slide, and it was this super long slide that I went down, and when I got to the bottom, I didn't catch my feet. So I fell into the water and was gasping for air inside the water, which was not good for my lungs. Trying to flap my arms around so I could swim. And then all of a sudden, my mom pulls me up out of the water, and she literally saved my life. She literally saved me from drowning. I almost died because my mom and Steve told me to go on an orange slide, and if Mom did not pull me up, I would not be here right now. At all. Not at all here right now. Shout out to my mom. Mom's a great person. Shout out, I guess. You don't know my mom's name. Spam her Facebook. Spam her Facebook with, "I know your son, he's Assassin Sword." It's like, what the fuck? That's how my mom sounds. But yeah, for basic background, it was my 9th birthday. We went to a water park, a hotel. It was a hotel, but it had a water park in it. So we went to it for my 9th birthday, and ironically, the birthday present that Mom and Steve gave me for my birthday, a Steam card, they left it there, so they had to buy a new one. And yeah, it was like a $25 Steam card or something. It was one of the blue ones. Yeah, it was one of the blue ones. The average ones, the normal ones. So, we went to this water park. And one day at this water park, we went to the pool, After watching a few cartoons, we got our bathing suits. Left my phone there, of course. I don't want to ruin my phone. So I tried out a few slides. The blue one was really scary. I did not want to go on it. The blue one basically was a ride where you have a big thing, and Steve sat with me on it, and you hold on to handles, and I fucking hated it. Ironically, my favorite is the green one, that you literally move around and can fall off if you weren't going so fast and the curves weren't proper, or you just weren't holding on. If you're not holding on, you will almost guarantee fall off. But that's my favorite. It's ironic. You'd expect me to fucking hate it to shit, but it's amazing. It's so stressful also sometimes, because you go down it, and it's like, fuck, I'm gonna fall off. And so I felt the first time, and then I didn't, and I was like, yay, I'm so lucky. And then I went down it a few more times, and it's designed so you don't fall off. So stupid. But, so, after a few times of doing the green one, my mom was like, why didn't you go over and do the orange one? So, I went over and I went up again, came to the orange one, and you literally had to have a certain size for it. So, we saw the size, and I, of course, was big enough, otherwise I wouldn't have almost fucking drowned. And I wouldn't be telling this story right now. Not because I would be dead, but because I would not have had this happen. But so I went down, and it was a closed one. So I was literally sitting there, just sitting there, as I moved rapidly. For a few seconds, I went into the position, your body's just generally straight, and then I like tried to hold on to the edges of it, and then I was like, this isn't working. So then I crossed my arms, and then for the last minute of it, last minute or last 2 minutes of it, I just like settled down and just like let my body be and just went into a natural position. And then I fell into the water, and I was fucking gulping, and I was straight up swimming, and I couldn't get up. And I was breathing. I was trying to breathe. I wasn't even breathing. I was gulping in air. And that's not good when you're underwater. You don't want to breathe water. And that was chlorine water. So I'm surprised that I'm not dead right now from chlorine getting in my fucking lungs. So my mom grabbed me out of the water. I can't remember if she grabbed me and let me stand, or just grabbed me and held me. I think she let me stand, and I was insanely thanking her. I think anyway. This is all muffled because this was a year ago. This was a few calculating my birthday. This was shit, I can't remember. I'm really bad at math. This wasn't actually my real, actual birthday. On my birthday, we actually went home. So, yeah. So, I was I'm pretty sure I wasn't insanely thinking her. Yeah, I wasn't. But I was I basically, ever since then, I was exaggerating about how my mom saved my life. I mean, that I almost drowned if my mom wasn't there. And she keeps telling me she was right there to catch me. And I was I could tell that she was not standing at the entrance, but she was standing to the side of it, so she could get to me faster. But the fact that I was drowning made it so it was probably just a few seconds. It basically felt like a few minutes went by in that amount of time, because I was so terrified. And then I just saw my mom standing over me, and then that's when I got pulled out of the water. I could see the color of my mom. The color of my mom. That sounds a bit racist. To be honest, that sounds a bit racist. But yeah. So I saw the color of my mom, and I saw the color of her swimsuit and stuff. So then that's when I got pulled out of the water. And yeah. The moment that I got pulled out, between the time that I saw the colors of what she was wearing and just the general color of her, we are a white family. so I saw the colors of her, her skin tone, white, So I saw the colors of her skin tone, and then I also saw the colors of her bathing suit, and then it felt like no time had passed at all between the time that I saw that and the time that I literally got pulled out of the water. It was insane. It was so weird. It was so fucking weird, cause it felt like a few minutes, And then all of a sudden, I get pulled out of the fucking water. And it feels like no time at all has passed. Probably just because, like, well, this is how I'm remembering it. Lots of it is muffled. I was also yelling. My voice was, I could hear my voice itself. I mean, it was very quiet because the water getting in my ears, like overriding my ears to basically just hear it was a lot, but I still got a basic like I still got I still heard my voice a bit. It was so fucking muffled, but I was screaming. I was basically fucking yelling. Again, this was over water, so I don't expect anyone at all to hear this, that they heard it clearly. I almost guarantee that it sounded like ah, but even more muffled, cause that's how I was talking basically. I was fucking screaming my lungs out, cause I was fucking thinking that I was gonna die. That it was the end of the world. I was yelling, "Help me! I'm gonna fucking die. I'm gonna drown to death." That's literally what I was yelling. Yeah. I was also saying it. For yelling. I was saying it very quietly, cause I don't know, because I was gasping for air. Whenever you talk, whenever you're gasping for air and you're talking, there's either just gonna be like fucking, there's gonna be thanks for the pizza, or you're literally gonna be muffled because you're trying to gasp for air. Because yeah, you're gasping for air. You're gonna be fucking muffled as shit. Especially when in water. So like, yeah. That's what happened. I almost drowned myself to death. Not myself, but I almost drowned to death. When you die and go to hell, then you're dead. Ah! Yeah, bitches! Bye, guys. And see you the next time I almost die.